June 7, 2025. As dawn breaks over Manila, the city stirs to a headline that electrifies the entire nation. Philippines finalizes landmark deal for submarines and fighter jets. The news is everywhere, impossible to ignore, and it instantly becomes the talk of the town. The announcement flashes across every screen, from the glowing TVs in city apartments to the radios in distant island villages. In an instant, it sparks debate and excitement, uniting Filipinos from bustling urban centers to the most remote corners of the archipelago. For decades, military modernization was little more than a distant hope, an aspiration often discussed but rarely realized. Now, that hope has become a tangible reality, marking a dramatic shift in the nation's story. Images of sleek submarines slicing through the ocean and cutting-edge fighter jets soaring into the sky dominate the airwaves. These are more than just machines, they are powerful symbols of a new era for the Philippines, capturing the imagination of a generation. This moment isn't just about acquiring hardware, it's a bold declaration to the world that the country is ready to defend its sovereignty and stand tall among nations. At Camp Aguinaldo, the heart of the nation's defense, officials celebrate the culmination of years of careful planning, negotiation, and unwavering determination. It's a victory not just for the military, but for the entire country. The acquisition marks a leap in capability, shifting the nation's defense posture and elevating its regional standing. The Philippines is now seen as a stronger, more capable player in Southeast Asia. For ordinary Filipinos, the news stirs a mix of pride and uncertainty. There's excitement, but also questions. Can we truly afford this ambitious step? What will this mean for education, for healthcare, for the everyday needs of families? Will these investments come at a cost to other vital services? Submarines and advanced jets once seemed like something out of a movie. Now they're part of daily conversations, from breakfast tables to bustling street corners. The deal is more than a purchase. It's a turning point in the nation's history, igniting passionate debate about the price of security, the direction of progress, and the future we want to build. The hopes and dreams of over 100 million Filipinos now ride on this decision, as the nation stands at a crossroads. The Philippines is no longer just reacting to threats, it's taking bold steps to shape its own destiny, determined to secure a safer, brighter future. The conversation has only just begun. What kind of nation do we want to be? The answer, now more than ever, is in our hands. This acquisition is the crown jewel of the revised AFP Modernization Program, representing not just a leap in technology, but a bold step forward in national security and pride. It is a plan years in the making, shaped by the lessons of the past and the hopes for a safer future. After rebuilding the basics in Horizons 1 and 2, the Philippines now enters Horizon 3. The most ambitious phase yet, where vision meets action and aspirations become reality. The goal is clear: to build a credible deterrent force with advanced submarines and multi-role fighter jets as its centerpiece, ensuring the nation can respond to any threat. For an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, control of both sea and sky is not just important, it is essential for survival and prosperity. Horizon 3 is about more than acquiring new equipment. It's about projecting power, asserting sovereignty, and protecting our vast maritime domain from emerging challenges. The dream of a modern military is deeply rooted in our geography and history, shaped by the struggles and triumphs of generations past. For decades, limited resources left our seas and skies vulnerable, forcing our defenders to do more with less and inspiring a determination to rise above. Now the AFP aims for a balanced, multi-domain force, respected by allies, feared by adversaries, and capable of defending the nation's interests at home and abroad. Modernization means having eyes and ears across the archipelago, with technology that can detect threats before they reach our shores. It means a navy that can patrol above and below the waves, ready to respond to any challenge in our waters, and an air force ready to defend at a moment's notice, with pilots and crews trained to the highest standards. This is about securing our future, ensuring the Philippines can stand strong and independent in a rapidly changing world, where security is never guaranteed. Horizon 3 is a promise, a stronger, more secure nation for generations to come, where every Filipino can dream of peace and progress. The journey to credible defense has reached its most critical stage, and the nation stands united, ready to shape its own destiny. The West Philippine Sea is more than disputed reefs. It's a lifeline for trade, food, and energy. Our exclusive economic zone, affirmed by international law, is under constant challenge. Filipino fishermen are harassed, our Coast Guard faces daily intimidation, and foreign vessels operate with impunity. Diplomacy alone is not enough. Credible defense is now a necessity. Submarines change the game. Unseen, unpredictable, they force adversaries to think twice. Modern fighter jets extend our reach, patrolling vast waters and protecting our airspace. These assets send a clear message: the Philippines will not be bullied. The situation in the West Philippine Sea is the urgent driver behind this bold leap. It's about defending our rights, our resources, and our future. The stakes have never been higher. Among global offers, South Korea's proposal stands out, a true partnership, not just a sale. At its core, the KSS-3 submarine and KF-21 Boramae fighter jet, both state-of-the-art and tailored for Philippine needs. The Jangbogo-3 submarine's stealth and endurance are perfect for our complex waters, creating a powerful deterrent. The KF-21, with advanced avionics and multi-role capability, is a leap forward for our Air Force. These aren't hand-me-downs. They're cutting-edge platforms that will transform our military. South Korea's offer includes training, maintenance, and favorable financing, smoothing the transition for our forces. Their reputation for quality and value makes this package especially attractive. The holistic approach means we're not just buying equipment, we're building capability. For a nation starting from scratch, this partnership is a game changer. The future of Philippine defense is taking shape, modern, capable, and ready. The Philippines and South Korea share a bond forged in the Korean War, when Filipino soldiers fought for Korean freedom. That legacy of sacrifice has grown into a robust defense partnership. South Korea has supplied the Fa-50PH jets and modern frigates, transforming our air and naval forces. These assets proved their worth in real combat, like the Battle of Marawi. The partnership is built on trust, reliability, and shared experience. Familiarity with Korean systems means smoother integration of new assets like submarines and advanced jets. Existing logistics and training pipelines reduce risk and speed up capability building. Choosing South Korea is like upgrading trusted software, not starting from scratch. This track record is a powerful, unwritten advantage in any new deal. The alliance is more than business. It's a shared vision for security and progress. South Korea's offer goes beyond hardware. It includes technology transfer and local industry participation. Filipino engineers and technicians will work alongside Korean experts, building skills and expertise at home. Imagine shipyards in Subic or Cebu, constructing submarine components, not just repairing ships. This knowledge transfer builds a foundation for future self-reliance and innovation. Local production creates high-skilled jobs, stimulates the economy, and helps reverse the brain drain. The ripple effect benefits metallurgy, electronics, and software engineering across the country. South Korea's own rise from importer to exporter of defense tech is a model for the Philippines. This partnership is about nation building, not just procurement. Investing in defense becomes an investment in economic development and national pride. The goal, a more capable, independent Philippines, ready for the challenges ahead. Modernizing the military comes with a staggering price tag, billions of dollars over decades. These investments are not just numbers on a spreadsheet, they represent real resources that could shape the nation's future for years to come. The challenge is clear: balancing defense needs with other vital priorities like education and healthcare. Every decision means weighing the safety of the nation against the well-being and growth of its people. Every peso spent on submarines is a peso not spent elsewhere, fueling debate about national priorities. Citizens and leaders alike must ask, what kind of future do we want to build? Proponents argue that security is the foundation for all progress. Without it, development stalls. They believe a strong defense is essential for stability, investment, and growth. The Philippines is weighing offers from South Korea, France, Spain, and Sweden, each with unique strengths, technologies, and trade-offs that could impact the country for decades. The Department of National Defense must evaluate capability, cost, financing, and technology transfer with utmost care. Every detail matters, from long-term maintenance to local industry involvement. The decision will shape our security and finances for a generation, influencing not just today's safety, but the opportunities available to future Filipinos. Rushed or politicized choices risk costly mistakes and long-term regret. Transparency and accountability are crucial to avoid repeating past errors. The stakes are high, a force that's sustainable, effective, and right for our needs, ensuring both security and responsible stewardship of public funds. The nation's future security and prosperity truly hang in the balance, affecting every Filipino's daily life and dreams. This is a moment for careful, transparent decision-making, one that demands wisdom, foresight, and the trust of the people. With billions at stake, transparency and accountability are non-negotiable. The AFP Modernization Program must be free from corruption and open to public scrutiny. A clean process builds trust. Citizens must see their taxes spent wisely on real capability. Public hearings, accessible documents, and independent oversight are essential. The choice of supplier shapes not just our military but our foreign policy and alliances. Aligning with a trusted partner like South Korea signals commitment to a rules-based order. The real test: can we sustain and operate these assets for decades? A transparent, well-planned deal ensures our investment becomes a lasting shield, not a hollow force. The integrity of this process will define the strength of our defense for generations. Acquiring submarines and modern jets is a turning point for the Philippines in the Indo-Pacific. Horizon 3 will shatter the image of a weak military, making the Philippines a serious regional player. Submarines and fighters introduce new risks for adversaries, strengthening our negotiating position. A stronger AFP means deeper partnerships with allies like the US, Japan, Australia, and South Korea. The Philippines can now contribute meaningfully to joint patrols and regional security. Our alliances will shift from dependency to genuine partnership. This is a story of national awakening, a maritime nation claiming its place in the world. The path is challenging, but the goal is clear: a strong, sovereign, and secure Philippines. The roar of jets and silent submarines will echo our resolve. The Filipino people are, and always will be, the masters of their own destiny.